What up, YouTube? Knowledge of self-determination. So, actually, I'm gonna keep it real. I was watching the first episode of Freeze Talks, Freeze Love from the 5150 show. If you guys don't know who Freeze Love is, he's a comedian. Check out the show Freeze Talks. I like Freeze, he's a funny dude, and he talks some real shit. But I'm listening to this, and they brought up a very good point. And I'm asking this question: what the fuck are we gonna do, black people? Because think about this. We have these quote unquote elite Negroes who tell us we need to get out and vote. You need to get out and vote. Your vote counts. Had Obama and Oprah trying to shame black people into voting. If you don't vote for Hillary Clinton, you are disrespecting my legacy, or whatever the fuck Obama sucker has said. Oprah the same way. You know what I'm saying? Cory Booker out there trying to garner black people's vote. You know, trying to entice black people to vote. Kamala Harris the same fucking way. Her lying scam artist ass. This bitch should be fucking booed off stage every time she gets on stage. But this is what I want to ask. This is how you know that the black politicians that white people are dragging in front of you, carting in front of you, the Democratic Party. This also should let you know that the Democratic Party doesn't give a fuck about you. Because these black people will be quick to shame other black people for not voting and not seeing any value in any of the candidates that are presented to us. But what they won't do is bring up the fucked up shit that white people continue to do to us. The fucked up shit. Do you hear any of these motherfucking black quote unquote elite assholes talking about that Gucci shit? They could be. I haven't heard any. But I can't say that they're not. I just haven't heard it. So as far as I'm concerned, they're not talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? The racist white supremacist shit, the fucking blackface shit, all these white motherfuckers getting caught with this blackface shit. And a lot of these motherfuckers are Democrats. The racist ass comments these motherfuckers are getting caught saying. The racist rhetoric they continue to spew. The bullshit they continue to do. Why the fuck are our black politicians not talking about the fucked up shit that white people do and continue to do to us? Why aren't they talking about that? And here's another thing. The liberal white people aren't talking about that either. You understand what I'm saying? Although I say that I do not believe that all white people are racist, I don't believe that all white people are racist. I don't believe that. But do I believe that they all are a tribute to or a party to white supremacy? I say 99.5 of the motherfuckers are. 99.5% of white people are a party to white supremacy. Even if it's a passive form of white supremacy, because they might see some shit and say, oh, that's racist, but they won't fight against the racist shit. They won't say it's racist, I'm not supporting that. They'll just say, oh, that's racist. But they won't fight that shit. That Gucci shit actually made it into stores, bro. It made it out of production and into stores. You understand what I'm saying? So white people are not as motherfucking against racism and white supremacy as they like to think. They're only against that shit when they need you for something. Other than that, where are the coalitions of white people against white supremacy? That organization doesn't fucking exist, and it never will. Although I will stand my ground on the whole, I don't believe that all white people are racist, because you don't necessarily have to be a racist to be a part of white supremacy. White supremacy is all about advancement. This, you know what I'm saying? Us being disenfranchised, their advancement. Us being shut out of opportunity or kept from certain opportunity that would put us on equal footing. Basically, white people still don't want us to be equal with them. They may not want us to be mistreated, but they still want to have a fucking advantage, which is why white supremacy still exists. Think about it. If white people were against white supremacy, there'd be no more white supremacy. Think about that shit for a second. I don't give a fuck how liberal the white person is. If they are not actually actively speaking out and vocalizing their disapproval of white supremacy, they're not your fucking friend. They're not your friend. And even if they are, don't even consider them a friend. They're an associate, maybe even a positive ally. But the question is, what the fuck are we going to do? Are we going to continue to allow white supremacy and bougie ass, bootlicking, butt brother ass boule bitch made motherfuckers continue to front like they are fucking leaders. All they want to do is suck a white man dick to get a paycheck. They will sell our asses down the river just so they can get a power position or a fucking paycheck. And that's what the fuck motherfuckers like Cory Booker and Kamala Harris do. Motherfuckers like Oprah Winfrey and Osama bin Laden. I'm sorry, Barack Obama. That shit just came out naturally. My bad. These motherfuckers don't care about black people. They don't give a fuck about black people. They want us to roll over and they just want us to roll over and just let shit happen. Oh yeah, as long as you can get a check, who cares what white people do? That's what they might as well say. As long as you can get paid, who gives a fuck if they shit on the rest of them? As long as you can get yours, fuck the rest. Fuck all of them. You understand what I'm saying? This election shit is bullshit. And also, too, I wanted to add this, too, because this is another thing that got me kind of amped up today. That new show, Blew a Bag. I heard Dr. Boyce talking about that shit. Bro, if black people are out here supporting this shit, man, listen. All of the things that we're out here complaining about, talking about white supremacy, if we actually respected each other and came together and united and unified, they wouldn't be able to do that shit to us. There's a show on BET called Blew a Bag, where black people who once had millions of dollars are talking about, boasting about how they blew that shit. There's no other race of people with a show like that, except us. What the fuck are we thinking? This is Black History Month, so my video output may be increased a little bit more than in subsequent months or weeks or days or whatever, because it is Black History Month. And I just feel like I got a lot of shit I want to say, especially on these particular subjects. But black people, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? If you are supporting this nonsense, then you might as well consider yourself a white man in blackface. Why are we still watching BET when we know white people own BET? Why are we doing that? J-Lo is singing fucking Motown tributes. Seriously? There aren't any black artists or any remnants from Motown that could do that? Our culture has been hijacked. It has been whitewashed. It's been watered down. And we've been shitted on every step of the way. But as long as you get a check, you're okay with a motherfucker punching you in the mouth. Sucker shit.